Hey folks, it's Jim from the Movie Wine, and I'm here to review the crime thriller Narc, which is directed by Joe Carnahan. Suspended from the police force following an undercover drug bust gone horribly wrong, Detroit undercover narcotics officer Nick Tellis, played by Jason Patric, is reluctantly goaded back into active duty in hopes that he can track down the killer of a slain fellow officer. Promised reinstatement in the force in exchange for his efforts, Nick is paired with the victim's volatile ex-partner Henry Oak, played by Ray Liotta, and soon begins to actively seek the killer in this complicated case. With his wife fearing for her husband's safety and begging him not to take back to the dangerous streets, Tellis struggles with his conscience as he navigates a road of half-realized truths, shifting loyalties, and questionable agendas. Before he was making films that felt like a 13-year-old teenager's depiction of what it means to be a man, Carnahan's macho adrenaline thriller Narc finds men making morally right and wrong decisions out of good hearts. It's cynical, but not in a mean-spirited way like that of Smoking Aces, which was more or less of an acid trip of a Tarantino Guy Ritchie ripoff without the wit. The story itself is straightforward and perhaps not that much better than something you might see in an average cop show, but the difference here, for the most part, is a focus on characters. Nick's troubles with his wife are certainly generic, but they feel more honest and real considering Nick's bouts with drugs. She isn't concerned for just his physical well-being, but his mental. While Liotta fits the unstable detective well, his level of energy isn't always at 11. He's given a certain amount of depth, but his unpredictable nature provides great tension. Sometimes he will exercise brute force, and sometimes he won't at all. It's easier for a showier role like Liotta's to overshadow Jason Patric's, but that wasn't the case here. With the wrong actor or poor script, a character like Nick could be bland and too noble. However, Patric, a better actor than his career indicates, adds a level of intensity that is below the surface. Stressed and motivated to make up for past wrongs, he knows the people on the streets of Detroit and wants to get to the truth. For better or worse, Narc is a relentless thriller, more along the lines of films from the 70s. The initial opening is shocking, and it sucks you right in, setting up personal demons for Nick. If I had two problems with the film, it would be the overuse of editing and the green color palette, flashbacks that should belong in something like CSI than an actual movie, and the fact that the big reveals aren't too surprising or unique. Still, with a tight running time, strong performances, a solid script that focuses quite a bit on characters, and relentless direction, Narc is an underrated independent crime flick. I give the film a B+. That's it from the Movie Wine. Have a good day, folks. Until next time.
You're messing with something you can't possibly understand. You're gonna let this lowlife call up my integrity? My commitment to that kid? This has got nothing to do with the rules and regulations, and everything to do with right and wrong.